It is a busy night at 6 o'clock, and we've got a lot of news to get to tonight. We hope you're safe. I'm Joshua Short.
And I'm Lauren Moss. Disgusting and heartbreaking. That's how one resident in the South Bend neighborhood around Coquillard Park is describing the mayhem that took place early Sunday morning.
Mark Peterson has been gathering reaction for us. He joins us live in studio with more. Hey, Mark.
Again, police say more than 200 shots fired in and around the 1200 block of Bissell Street. 4 people hit by gunfire, along with countless houses, cars, even trash cans.
This was the scene on Bissell Street early Sunday morning where a crowd had clearly formed. This is the sound of some of the 200-plus gunshots that dispersed the crowd. The orange paint in this alley shows where one of the 4 shooting victims came to rest about 10 feet away from the home of a resident who didn't want to be identified, but did identify the holes left behind by the 4 bullets that hit their home and the 2 that hit their trash can.
Past situation, we've got people in the hospital, you've got people hurt, you got parents, at bedside, hurt, crying, trying to understand what's going on. It's just crazy, and most of it is for nothing. What's the reason for it? Why can't you and I get along without trying to kill each other or hurt each other with guns?
This is 2 components. Obviously, it's criminal. There are criminals that are doing this. It is a crime to do this. But there's a human aspect that doesn't seem to be any regard for human life or safety. A couldn't care less attitude. There are parents, there are siblings, there are friends who know people are running around here with rifles, with drum magazines, automatic weapons, and say and do nothing.
Anthony White lives about a block over from the shooting spree. He called it disgusting and heartbreaking, but says he'll continue to call the neighborhood home.
I'm not moving. I'm staying where I'm at. It was one of those things that happened. This is a beautiful community, and that was a spoiler. It can happen in anybody's neighborhood in America. And it's one of those things that happen, and we just move forward, and we pray that things will work out for the best.
Mayor James Mueller issuing a written statement calling the shootings unacceptable, saying the shooters need to be held accountable. And of course, he urged the community to share any information they have to help end this cycle of gun violence.
Okay, Mark, we appreciate that reporting. Meanwhile, we're also hearing from the president of the East Side Reunion Committee, Fonnie Mack, who sent us this statement. The East Side Reunion Committee hosts an event every 2 years at Coquillard Park that has always been safe and professionally organized. Keep in mind, the shooting happened not far from said park, which is why they're issuing this statement. It goes on to say, we hire South Bend Police as security to ensure safety, and this event was safe. Our event ended at 6 p.m. sharp, and the incident that occurred happened hours after our event ended and was no way connected. Also keep in mind, there were several events happening in the city of South Bend just hours before this shooting.